Hi guys, thanks so much for joining me today. I am coming to you today with an all levels practice just to get some energy moving, flowing a little bit. Doesn't matter what time of day you do this practice, it's all about feeling good, listening to your body as always, knowing that my suggestions and cues are just ideas. So listen to your inner guidance. And we'll begin just by grounding our energy in our mountain pose. So we're beginning standing. You might rock forward and backward on your feet, really ground in through the soles of your feet. Keep a slight little bend in your knees. Pull your belly button in towards your spine to release your tailbone down towards the earth. With your arms by your sides, take a couple of rolls of your shoulders to release any tension there. One more time. And then just release and relax the shoulders down and away from your ears. Your arms can just fall by your sides. Lift up tall through the crown of your head and take a slight tilt forward of your chin. And then close down through your eyes if that feels okay, or keep a soft gaze in front of you. And begin to just rest your awareness on the flow of your breath. Feeling and noticing each inhale and each exhale. Pulling from that grounding energy. If you're feeling a little scattered, feeling a little in your head, you might take a deep breath in through your nose and let it out with a big sigh if that would feel good. Letting go of all of that built up energy, all of those things that you came to your mat with today. Just seeing if you can set them aside, allow yourself to just be right here, right now, in this moment. Continue breathing, maybe taking in a little more air on your next inhale, filling up into your belly, expanding through your rib cage, filling up into the top of your chest. And then as you exhale, release the air from your chest, your lungs, all the way deep down into your belly. Letting go. Continue following the breath in this pattern. Expanding a little more with each inhale, softening and letting go with each exhale. Take a few more breaths right here in this space. And when you're ready, on your next inhale, lift the arms up to the sky, stretch them nice and tall. On your exhale, draw your hands down to your heart, keeping your eyes closed if that feels comfortable. You might choose to set an intention for your practice, keeping it positive and in the present moment. Something that resonates with you, your deepest heart's desire. I am healthy. I am joyful, I am peaceful, I am free. What feels right for you? Breathe that into your heart space and then bow your forehead to your fingertips, connecting head to heart and sealing in that intention. Slowly release your hands down by your sides, keeping your chin pressing down towards your chest. Slowly just let your head sway and rock side to side, bringing one ear towards your shoulder, coming back through center, taking it in the opposite direction, just feeling into the side and the back of the neck. And then pausing in stillness when you get to center, slowly lift up through the crown of your head. You can let your eyes softly flutter open if you'd like, or just keep that soft gaze. Separate your feet a little bit more, a little bit wider than hips distance, and take a little bend in your knees. We're going to begin just by taking some shoulder rolls. One and then the other. So you might bend through one knee and then bend the other knee as you come to the other side, just feeling into the body. And you can stay here, continuing with these shoulder rolls, or begin adding the arm. You might bend at the elbow, bringing it out in front of you, rounding it back behind. You might begin to straighten the arm, reaching it in front of you, up towards the sky and back, almost like you're doing the backstroke in swimming. Really bringing the energy into the shoulders, knowing the shoulders are extensions of your heart, your arms, your fingers, your hands, all extensions of that heart chakra. So whenever we work in this area, we're working to clear stuck energy, to create space and to create opening for you to love yourself more, to love others more, to draw more love into your life. Take a couple more rounds of each side. And then pausing in stillness, bring your hands down by your sides to your thighs or to your hips and begin to take some figure 8 movements with your hips. So really feeling into the hip area. You can bend through your knees as much as feels comfortable for you. Really feel into the stretch. And then reversing directions when you're ready. It might feel a little awkward at first to go this opposite way. It's really good for your brain. And then pausing in stillness when you're ready. Bringing your feet so they're back about hips width distance apart. Take a bend in your knees and bring your hands down to your knees. On your inhale, tilt your chest forward, bring your chin and your gaze up towards the sky, coming into this standing cow pose. And then on your exhale, pressing into your knees, round through your spine, chin comes to your chest. Do this a few more times with your breath, bringing energy into the spine. Deep inhale and exhale. Big breath in and out. Last time, big breath, and exhale. From here, let your hands glide all the way down your legs, coming down towards the mat, coming into a forward fold. You can keep a little bend in your knees if you want to grab onto opposite elbows and come into your ragdoll shape, you can. Maybe shaking your head yes and no, yes again. And then releasing your hands down to your mat, walk both hands to the outside of that right foot, feeling a nice little stretch through the left side body. Walking your hands through center, bring them to the outside of the left foot this time. Coming back through center once again. Bend through your left knee. Bring your left elbow up onto that knee, keeping your right leg straight. Inhale your right arm up to the sky, coming into a twist. You might circle your wrists if you'd like. Reversing directions when you're ready. Reaching up and back a little more. And then slowly release that right hand down, coming back into your forward fold. When you're ready, bending through your right knee, bring your right elbow up onto that knee, keeping your left leg straight. Inhale your left arm up to the sky. And again, circle the wrists if you'd like. Changing directions, feeling into your body, reaching up and back a little more on the inhale. And exhale, slowly release your hands down, coming back into that forward fold. On your inhale, walk your hands up to your shins or your knees, halfway lift with a flat back. Exhale, soften into your forward fold. On your next inhale, really root through your feet. Press into the strength of your legs to rise up. Arms reach up and overhead. On your exhale, draw your hands down to your heart. Take another inhale. Arms lift up high. On your exhale, bring your left hand back behind you. Reach your right arm over to the left, coming into a side bend. Inhale, releasing, coming back through center, big breath in. Exhale, release your right hand back behind you, left fingertips reach to the right. Releasing through center once again, both arms reach tall. Interlace your fingers, extend your pointer fingers up to the sky and place your left thumb over your right. We're gonna set up for what's called sundial pose. So on your inhale, reach your fingertips tall. On your exhale, begin to take a side bend over to the left. Let your fingertips sweep down towards the mat. It doesn't matter if they touch. And then as you exhale, you'll round yourself up on the right-hand side till you come back to center. Let's do that a few more times. Exhale as you round down. Inhale as you come up. 3 more times at your pace, nice and slow, connecting with the breath. Last time. Inhaling as you come up, pause and center for a breath. One more inhale here, reach up tall. This time on your exhale, lean over to the right, rounding yourself down, and then inhaling as you come up on the left side. Exhale as you come down on the right. Inhale, coming up on the left. 3 more times at your own pace. Exhaling and inhaling. Last one. Pausing in stillness in center, releasing the clasp of your hands. Draw your hands down to your heart and pause here for a moment. On your next inhale, arms lift up tall. Exhale, swan dive down into your forward fold. From here, plant your palms, step your feet back, and come into a downward facing dog. Maybe take a moment to pedal your feet a few times if you'd like. Feel into your down dog. Feel into the backs of the legs. Or just find stillness. Once again, looking up between the palms of your hands, walk your feet to the top of your mat, coming into your forward fold once again. Bend your knees a lot, rest your chest down on your thighs, and on your inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky, coming into your chair pose. Bring your hands out in front of you, reaching them straight out ahead, and see if you can use that leverage, that stability, to sink a little lower into your chair pose, only coming to a spot and a point that feels good to you. Take an inhale through center. On your exhale, reach your right arm back behind you, twisting to the right. Inhale, come back through center, maybe sink a little lower. On your exhale, reach the left arm back behind you, twisting to the left. Now we'll do this a few times with the breath. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist left. One more time, each direction. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale through center. You can reach your arms up, maybe sink a little lower. Take a couple of breaths here. On your next inhale, press into the strength of your legs, rise up. On your exhale, slowly forward fold. From here, you can grab your blocks if you'd like, or place your hands down on your mat. Step your right foot back, turn your toes so that they're facing out at a slight angle so that back foot is planted down on your mat. Both feet are rooted. Slowly walk your hands up that front leg. Pause at your hips, making sure both hips are facing forward, setting up for our warrior one so that front knee is directly above that front ankle, and the back foot again is nice and rooted and grounded, toes pointing slightly forward. When you're ready, inhale, arms up to the sky, coming into that warrior one. Breathe deep. Take another inhale here. On your exhale, let your hands come down to your blocks. Bring them way out in front of that front foot as you press into that front foot and the power of that front leg. Kick up through your back leg, coming into your warrior three. Toes are pointing straight down towards your mat. Heel is pressing away from you, crown of your head pointing forward. Take another breath here. On your exhale, hug your knee into your chest and slowly release that foot down to your mat, coming back into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root your feet to rise up, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Take another inhale, lift the arms high. On your exhale, swan dive down into your forward fold. Bend your knees a lot. Rest your chest on your thighs and slowly inhale, arms up to the sky, keeping a bend in the knees coming into your chair pose. Once again, reach the fingertips straight out in front of you and see if you can sink a little lower into your chair. We're going to flow through these chair twists once again. Inhale through center. Exhale, reach the right arm back behind you, twisting to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, left arm reaches back behind you, twisting to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale through center. Pause here. Maybe lift your arms up towards the sky, relaxing your shoulders, coming into your full chair pose. On your next inhale, strong legs, rise up, arms reach up tall. On your exhale, swan dive down into your forward fold. You can grab your blocks once again, this time stepping the left foot back, turning those toes at a slight angle. That back foot is completely planted and rooted down onto your mat. Slowly walk your hands up that front leg, making sure you have a nice deep bend in the knee. Pause at your hips, make sure your hips are facing forward. Once you have the stability in your lower body, slowly inhale, arms up to the sky, coming into your warrior one. Breathe deep. One more deep breath. On your exhale, let your hands fall down to your blocks. Bring them way out in front of that front foot. Use them for support as you kick up through that back leg, sending the heel back behind you, warrior three. Continue to breathe deep. Strong through that standing leg, strong through your core. Take another inhale. On your exhale, hug your knee into your chest and slowly release that foot down, coming back into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root your feet, rise up, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Take another inhale, lift the arms high. On your exhale, swan dive down into your forward fold. Bend your knees a lot, rest your chest on your thighs. Last time, inhale, come into your chair pose. Bring your arms out in front of you, reach them straight ahead, sink a little lower into your chair. Take an inhale through center. Exhale, right arm reaches back, twisting to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist left. 2 more times each side. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist left. Last time, inhale through center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale through center, sink a little deeper. Maybe lift your arms up to the sky, relaxing your shoulders, engaging your core. The weight is in your heels, breathing deeply. On your next inhale, straighten the legs, arms reach up. On your exhale, draw your hands down to your heart. Maybe place your left hand on your heart, your right hand on top of your left, and pause there for a moment, feeling your heart beating. Breathing into your heart space. When you're ready, opening your eyes, let your arms fall down by your sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up. On your exhale, swan dive down into your forward fold. Plant your palms, step your feet back, come into downward facing dog, and then take a little moment once again to either find stillness or pedal out through your feet. From here, drop your knees, separate your knees wide, keeping your toes together. Release your hips back and come into a child's pose, reaching your fingertips way out in front of you. Take this opportunity to rest and reset, regroup. From here, walk your hands in, come back up onto your knees, bringing your knees and your feet so that they're parallel, and keeping your hips above your knees this time. Slowly begin to walk your hands forward, coming into your puppy pose. So letting your heart just melt down towards the earth. Your forehead might come down to your mat. You might grab a block to bring the earth a little closer and rest your forehead on the block if that feels better. If this is a lot on your shoulders, then you can separate your hands a little wider, bringing your arms more to a V. That will release too much tension in the shoulders, just helping to give yourself a little more space, a little more ease. Breathing into the heart. As you exhale, feel it softening and melting down towards your mat. Take a couple more breaths here in your puppy pose. And then when you're ready, very slowly begin to walk your hands back, coming back up onto all fours. And we'll slowly just walk your knees forward, cross at your ankles, and then release your seat back behind you, coming into a seated position here. From here, extend your legs out in front of you. Maybe give them a little bit of a shake here, a little shimmy. And keeping your hands back behind you for support, cross your right ankle on top of your left knee. Pressing into your hands for support, slowly begin to bend that left knee, placing the sole of the foot down on your mat. So you can bend that knee as much as feels comfortable as you draw that right ankle back towards you, getting a nice big stretch through that right hip. Keeping that right foot flexed to protect the knee joint and pressing into your hands to stay tall through the spine. Keep a steady gaze in front of you and either find stillness here, or it can sometimes feel really good to let your knees rock and sway side to side. Maybe you find a spot that feels really good and you want to pause there for a moment. Sending the breath to any tightness, any tension. Continuing to connect to the breath in each moment. Take a few more breaths. Allowing yourself to feel the goodness, all those good feelings of this shape in your body. One more inhale. As you exhale, slowly extend that left leg out in front of you. Uncross that right ankle. You can give your legs a shake if you'd like. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So crossing that left ankle on top of the right knee, pressing into your hands to keep your spine tall. Begin to bend through that right knee, drawing it back towards you, keeping that left foot flexed to protect the knee. Find your steady gaze out in front of you, or close your eyes and allow yourself to feel. Feel either into the stillness or take those gentle sways side to side. Noticing how this side feels different than the other. And just because you did one thing on one side does not mean that you need to do the same thing on this side. Each moment is a new moment to honor our bodies where we are. Take a few more breaths here. And then slowly, when you're ready, take one more inhale. And as you exhale, extend that right leg straight out in front of you. Uncross that ankle. Give your legs one more shake. And then using your hands for support, scoot your seat forward just slightly, holding on to the backs of your legs, the fronts of your knees, or if you want that core work, then bring your arms out in front of you, palms facing up. On your inhale, lift up nice and tall. On your exhale, very slowly release your spine all the way down to your mat. Once you get there, walk your heels in towards your seat. Bring the soles of your feet together and slowly let your knees fall open, coming into our reclining bound angle pose. You can take blocks and place them under your knees for support if you'd like. Maybe bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, or let your arms just fall out by your sides, palms facing up towards the sky. Breathing deeply here. Take a few more deep, expansive breaths, letting go on the exhale. Reaching your hands down to the outsides of your legs, slowly guide your knees back together. Bring the soles of the feet down to your mat. Walk your heels back towards your seat. Let your arms fall by your sides, your palms facing down next to your hips. Your fingertips might even graze the backs of your heels. So we set up for our bridge pose. Know that you can always grab a block and place it under your sacrum if you'd like a supported bridge. Pressing into the palms of your hands and pressing into the soles of your feet. Gently lift your hips up off of the earth, coming into that bridge. You might tuck your shoulders under your back and clasp your hands under your back. Lifting up through the heart. Find the version of this inversion that works for you. Take a couple more breaths. On your exhale, slowly release the hips down. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a gentle rock side to side. And then bringing your arms to a T, you might shift your hips over to the left just slightly. Let both knees fall over to the right. Coming into a gentle twist. Knees are stacked, nice and easy. Feel good twist. Breathe into it. Using your core strength, gently bring your knees back through center. You might shift your hips over to the right this time, hugging your knees into your chest. Let both knees fall over to the left this time, coming into that nice gentle twist in the opposite direction. Again, using that core strength, bring your knees back through center. Hug your knees into your chest. Again, maybe a gentle rock side to side, giving your low back a little massage. Sending love to your kidneys and adrenal glands. And then taking this next minute or so to find any shapes, any movement that your body's calling for to round out your practice before we set up for Shavasana. So whatever it is that your body needs in this moment, if it's another twist, another inversion, some other shape, maybe happy baby. Listen to your body. Listen to your intuition. Let your breath lead you and guide you. And then when you're ready, grabbing any props that you'd like to make yourself as comfortable as you possibly can for your version of Shavasana, whatever that may look like for you today. Maybe trying something a little different than you normally do. You could always come up to a wall, sending your legs up the wall as a way to end your practice. You could place a pillow or a blanket under your knees. Cover yourself up, get nice and cozy. And then once you've arrived in that place of full comfort, allow yourself to fully let go, fully surrender. Shavasana. You are welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as you'd like. When you feel ready, begin to deepen your breath slightly, bringing your awareness back to the breath, back to the body. When it feels right, adding on those very gentle, subtle movements to wake yourself up, maybe rocking your head side to side, wiggling your fingers and toes, circling your wrists and ankles, maybe reaching arms up and overhead, taking that nice deep full body stretch. And then bending through the knees whenever you feel ready. Allow yourself to rock onto whichever side would feel best to you, pausing in your fetus pose for just a moment. As always, this fetus pose signifying rebirth, fresh starts and new beginnings. So it does not matter what you came onto your mat with today. What matters is what you do with all this beautiful energy you've created here. As always, my hope is that you'll use it to bring more love, more joy, more peace, more abundance into your life, and then send that energy to all of those that you come in contact with, all of your loved ones, all of those who are suffering in any way, bringing healing to all of those around you. When you feel ready, use the strength of your upper body to slowly press yourself up, coming back into a comfortable seated position. Letting your hands fall in your lap, palms face down for just a moment to fully ground yourself back in. And then bringing your hands to your heart center in Anjali Mudra, prayer position. Maybe recalling the intention you set, and then bowing your forehead to your fingertips, connecting head to heart and sealing in your practice. The light in me honors and deeply bows to the light in each of you, with so much love and gratitude for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. I hope you feel amazing, and I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day.